But just wait a second for the stream to get on here and get everyone connected. Welcome back to another UFC Breaks Monday night, and tonight we're doing DONRUSS, which should be fun. I got 10 of these, so we're going to see what's inside 10 of them tonight. And I was looking at these earlier, Blaster exclusive laser parallels. Oh boy, I got to turn that phone down. Look for the iconic rated rookies. Blaster exclusive rated rookie signature parallels. That's pretty much what we're looking for. And I'll hold it here for a second. But the big thing on here is there's going to be lasers to 99, purple laser to 99. There's orange lasers, fantasy, purple lasers to 99. The signature series, purple, what is it? I can't see. Rookies. Basically, it's an auto that can be numbered to 15. I don't think there's a 101 in here. But let's slice this open and get, just so we see a little better. I think 15 is the best you can do in here. But a 15 is not bad. 15, yeah, so there's going to be cards numbered to 99. And what we're looking for basically autos and cards numbered to 15. So it could be higher than 15. I think you can get like a 99, or who knows, 59, whatever. But there's going to be some options in there. Real quick, the Jeremiah Wells auto from last week. This one, I just saw the winner. I've got the email, but I got to send an email out. So tomorrow sometime you get an email. But I randomly drew the winner for this, so I'll send an email to you tomorrow, and we'll get this out in the mail to you. Today we got the giveaway for this, which is kind of cool. I've never seen it before until I got two of them. Panini's 2023 Father's Day pack. I think that there's 2 cards in there, so I'm gonna give one of these away. It's like a mix of baseball, basketball, football, whatever, but I'm giving it away. So feel free to jump in there, get in that drawing, and just click the link, King Sumo, whatever it is, and you get in there for this pack today. We'll give this one away next week. Hello, everybody. Let's go. The best UFC channel on YouTube. Thank you. Hello, Dan B. How are ya? Okay, so let's get after it. Let's see what's in here. All right. So there's going to be 1,000,000 base cards, which we already know. These packs are the heaviest. Like 2 packs of DONRUSS Blasters weigh as much as like 6 boxes of Prism. It's crazy how heavy they are. I'm gonna fix my camera here a little bit. There we go. Hopefully we'll get something good here. I got this is a full case, so the chances of getting the case hit are real good. There's basically a 50% chance to get it either tonight or the next time we do the other half. So we'll take a look and we'll see. All right, Andrea Lee, Mike Brown, Francis, Chan Sung Jung, Alexander Pantoja, Kevin Holland. Who the heck is Shamil Abdurakhimov? I can't even read these. Abdurakhimov. That's just a terrible photo, though. Look at that. His head is gigantic. Paddy the Baddy. Mackenzie Dern. Ilya Taporia. Saeed Nurmagomedov. That's kind of weird. These last two have like a weird... See, it's like a... This up here, it's not intentional. It's like something wrong with the card, I think. Right there, too. Volkanovski. John Jones. What's this? Volkanovski Dominators. That's just an insert. And a Khabib Stairmaster insert. Okay. The insert pack. BZ, what's up? Anyone who's new, there is a free break the first week of February. So feel free to jump in. The stream is posted. All you got to do is click on the link, and you will get yourself a chance at one of the fighters in the break. It's totally free. Shipping's free, breaks free, everything's free. It's all free. Jan Blachowicz, Derek Brunson, Robbie Lawler, Jeff Neal, Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, Jillian Robertson. She was looking pretty good. Mark Coleman, Curtis Blades, Pedro Munoz, Marina Rodriguez, Daniel Cormier, Dan Hooker, and this is cool. Oh, there's an upside down card in the back. I don't know what it is, but I hope it's amazing. I think it's just an insert, though. We got a Khamzat Chimaev Untouchables insert, which is cool. And we got an Israel Adesanya Purple Flood. Purple Flood. That's a weird pack. I have a garbage can next to me tonight. I'm so proud of myself. Normally, I do this and I just rip like a bazillion packs. And there's trash everywhere. There's wrappers, there's boxes, there's packs. Like, it's just debris. And then I come down here in the morning and I clean everything up and I get it organized and start emailing it. Today, I have a garbage can. Because tomorrow I have a flight in the morning. And I was like, I can't leave it a mess. I can't. My wife will beat me. I don't want that. Jack Shore. Tatiana Suarez. Cub Swanson. Vince Pichel. Calvin Kattar. Michael Chandler. Yeah, these cards all have like some whack. I don't see this. See the top of these cards. I mean, I'm not real worried about the Jermaine Durandamy base card that's garbaged, but I will be upset if it's like a nice card or like a high end one that gets torn up like that. It feels not rough. It's just like the printer ran out of ink or something. Ismagulov. Was not a fan of UFC 297. I told you, Dricus Duplessis, Juliana Pena, Tracy Cortez, Brian Ortega. They're not dating anymore. Alexa Grasso. There's a Norma Dumont rated rookie. Fantasy matchup, BJ Penn and Charles Oliveira. That actually would be good if it was like full speed BJ Penn. And Israel Adesanya insert. I thought the Dricus fight was really good. The two young guys who fought before, they fought in the Contender Series. I forgot the names. Those guys were good. There's a couple good ones. There were a couple gore fests. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm just so thirsty for UFC. That month drought in December really sets me back. Derek Lewis. Robert Whittaker. I'm still reeling from Ricky Simone losing, though. I had 5 of 6 bets correct on DraftKings. Ricky Simone, my lock. Just couldn't do it. Max Holloway. Forrest Griffin. Jose. Sadiq Youssef. Looks like a Jalen Turner, it is. Nathaniel Wood. Umar. Penny Kanzad. Ryan Hall. He's a big fan of Ryan Hall cards. Macy Chiasson. Irene Aldana. And what do we got here? Tai Tuivasa Crunch Time. Kind of. I don't know if he's the best under pressure, but it's a cool card. And Hoist Gracie insert. I was really hoping for a knockout in the 5th round. Yeah, it was good, though. It was the wrestling, though. It's just because Strickland's get-up game was actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. But he just, like, he was just losing every time it happened, you know? It's like the one massive difference in the fight was the takedowns. Rosenstrike. Tisha Torres. Raquel Pennington, the new champ. I thought she was going to win, too. She actually, she was, like, better than I thought, but there were times when she was up on the cage clinching. I just didn't understand what she was doing. Because she probably could have gotten Mayra Bueno Silva out of there in, like, the 3rd round. and just pieced her up. Like, I mean, she was like lighting her up on the feet, and she'd go grapple for 3 minutes. But I don't know if she did it. Matthews Nickal, Gerald Meerschaert, Yan Xiaonan. She's fighting against Zhang for the title. I don't know when. Sometime I saw it announced. That seems crazy to me. Like, how is Yan Xiaonan gonna deal with it? Like, even one takedown? I just don't see it. I think it's like the odds on that. Zhang is going to be minus 1,000. Yuri Prochaska, Valentina Shevchenko, Bilal Muhammad, Marvin Vettori, Michael Bisping, Tim Means, Colby. There's everyone's favorite, the WAG, and Amanda Nunes. All right, last pack here. All the clinching. Yeah, it ranged. Raquel Pennington. Like, I think they're gonna watch that tape afterwards and be like, "What were you doing? Like, you were torching her on the feet." But it is what it is. I was happy with her though. Jimmy Flick, surprise. He was getting beat to a pulp. He looked like a caveman just getting beat up by like a bigger caveman in there. And I was like, this dude is getting TKO'd for sure. He was getting hit with hard shots. And then he just kept going for submissions, and got it. I was a little, like, Malcolm Gordon should not be trusted, especially if you're betting on him. He's like a low-level, low-experience MMA guy. But, and Jimmy Flick's high experience, I guess. But, man, I thought he was going to get him out of there. I was very surprised. Ricky Simone, Matt Brown, the Immortal, Jared Cannonier, Song, Andrei Arlovsky, Kelvin Gastelum, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Alexander Volkov, Jorge Masvidal, Chikatse. There's Sean Strickland. There's a Muhammad Makayev rated rookie right there. Sorry, it's a cool card. Ngannou and what is this? Jorge Masvidal purple. Got a nice little purple flood Masvidal. All right. So that box was lackluster, I'll tell you that. Which leads me to believe that box number 2 will be even better. Last time we did this, I got that Aaron Blanchfield to 15 rated rookie auto. And there was a Limoges auto, and there was a lot of purple, and there was a couple cards to 99. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. You never know. 10 boxes. Even the coach was telling her between rounds, I thought I saw some good fire. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's probably a reason. She probably, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I wasn't fighting her. Yeah, you're Rodriguez. Who's that? Caitlin. These cards are extremely hard to read. Like, if you look at the name down here, it's almost impossible to read. Like, above it, sideways, it's got to be at, like, a 62-degree angle in the light correctly to see it. Caitlin Chikagian. Royce Gracie. Stipe. Peteryan. Marab. The Machine. Ponzinibbio. Volkov. Masvidal. Chikatse. Sean Strickland. Islam Makhachev. It's just a base card. Look funny. There's something back here. Hopefully a good card. Cynthia Calvillo. Got a Brandon Moreno Octagon Marvels. And the Nikita Krylov Orange Laser. Alright. Something a little different there. A little orange laser. The lasers are cool. Okay, what did you guys think of the Khabib video I put out the other day, the PC video? It's the second video I've ever made. Jalen Turner. Oops. All right, Jimmy Flick, the Brick, Ricky Simone, Matt Brown, Cannonier, Song Yidong, Andrei Arlovsky. Looks like a Chuck Liddell. Uriah Faber, Ryan Spann, Grant Dawson, the Shamil, Paddy Pimblett. There's an upside down card in the back. There's a Davison Figueiredo crunch time. And a Shavkat purple. That's a little better. I'll take it. Shavkat purple flood. What do you think of that one? I can't whistle. I tried, but I can't. I knew I couldn't. I still tried. I'm putting it up there. I know it's not like $1,000 card, but I like a little Shavkat on the stream. Thanks, man. Yeah, the Khabib video, I was trying to make like a big video that could be sports card in general. You know, just like anyone who looks up sports card stuff. So time will tell. We'll see what happens. Matt Serra. Barbosa. Rafael Sunsao. Leon. There's a Jamal Hill. No domestics, please. Andrea Lee. There's Armin Sarukian. Alexander Gustafsson. Joaquin Buckley. I met this dude at when Islam fought Bobby Green because Dariush got canceled. I met this guy. He was just hanging out with like his girlfriend or whatever, and I was talking to him in the PI for a while. Vicente Luque. There's Dariush. Matus Gamrot. Terrence McKinney. Rated rookie. Got Ngannou, and we got a Sterling. Let's go. We're looking for a card numbered to 15 here tonight. That's our goal. All right, Gastelum. Adesanya. Dustin Jacoby. Lauren Murphy. There's Zhang. I think she's going to smash. When she fights Yan Xiaonan, I think she's going to smash. Cody Garbrandt. No love. No love. Amanda Hebas. Mackenzie Dern. Ilya Taporia. What do you guys think is going to happen in the Ilya Taporia versus Volkanovski fight? I'm not going to say anything. I want to see what you guys think first. Because I have an opinion, and it might be different than others. Saeed Nurmagomedov. There he is, Volk. Jermaine Durandamy. Demir Ismagulov. Juliana Pena. Fantasy matchup. Anderson Silva versus Poatan. Who would you take in that? Prime Anderson Silva versus Prime or whatever Poatan we have today. I guess I think, man, it's hard. I don't know if Silva might be able to just clip him. Depends if he could avoid all the big shots. I think Poatan's a lot bigger than him, though. I think that, like, everyone's bigger today. There's a Jessica Andrade. Big Dariush over there. There's inserts. I think that the Volkanovski and Taporia fight is going to be another changing of the guard fight. I think Taporia is going to brutalize him. Like, Volkanovski is going to try to be real slick with the striking and probably not grapple much. And I think Taporia is just going to hit him harder. Like, he's going to win small exchanges that'll lead to, like, big damage later. Mike Brown. Francis Ngannou. Chan Sung Jung. Alexander Pantoja. Shout out to all my friends over in Nova Scotia, by the way. Got a couple of people out there watching the stream every week. Thank you very much. Kevin Holland. Jack Shore. Khabib Time. I'm wearing my Khabib Time shirt right now, I think. Let's see. TJ Dillashaw. They used to call him Killishaw. Viviana Araujo, the girl. Johnny Walker. Sean Brady. He had a really good podcast with Joe Rogan. We were talking about training and kind of his fight with Bilal and stuff like that. If you have time, it's worth a listen. There's Misha Tate. Marcin Tybura. He looks like a polar bear right there. Sean O'Malley, Crunch Time. And a Paddy Pimblett. What do we have here? Looks like an orange laser. I think it's an orange laser. Some kind of laser. I think it's orange. I think it's like a dark card with an orange laser. But it looks cool. Look at that. That's a cool card. Paddy Pimblett Untouchables. Put him at Shavkat. Just keep the boys club over there. The Candid Camper. What's up? Listen, there's one thing I know about Nova Scotia. I've never been. I've been to Vancouver. I've been to Quebec. I've been to Toronto. I haven't been to Nova Scotia. But that Oak Island show, it's like a fun conspiracy theory that you can't get in trouble for enjoying. You know, it's like the Magic Bullet kind of, but like, how did a bone fragment wind 300 feet underground on an island with a map to Lost Templar treasure? It's a great time. Kamaru Usman. GSP, hailing from Quebec, the Quebecois. Carlos Esparza. Michael Chiesa. Dean Thomas. Look at this card. What does it say? The Jose Company? Private something? I don't know. He's cool. I like him. His analysis is probably the best out of all of them. Volkan Oezdemir. Davison Figueiredo. Tracy Cortez. Brian Ortega. Alexa Grasso. Yuri Prochaska. Shevchenko. That's a Jelton Almeida rated rookie. GSP Retro Series. And an Alexander Romanov Purple Flood. This guy I thought was going to challenge for the belt early on. His grappling was so dominant against the low-level prelim guys. I remember he fought some guy, some huge fat guy. I don't know what his name was. Just some big fat dude. And the guy was first fight in the UFC, second fight in the UFC, fat, so big. And Romanov grabbed him and did a Spetsna roll through the air and slammed him down. And then I think he TKO'd him. And I was like, this dude's a monster. The grappling alone is just incredible. And then he just kind of fell off a cliff and disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. I mean, maybe he just needs a little striking. I don't know. But the grappling was so good at a low level. And then he just got stopped. No laser. No laser? What are we saying, no laser? Trying to open the bottom of this box. It's got no tab. Can't get in there. We got a Patty the Batty laser. Oh, man. Who knew? So many Nova Scotians on here. I'm from the south side of Chicago, just hanging out with my peeps in Nova Scotia right now. All right. What do we got here? Amanda Nunes. Kai Kara France. Jan Blachowicz. Derek Brunson. That's a Robbie Lawler. Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Charles Oliveira. Henry Cejudo. It's Li Jingliang. Tom Aspinall. Is it Brandon Moreno? Marab? Oh, sorry, it's Magomed Ankalaev, sorry. Sean O'Malley. Movsar Evlev, he looked solid. BJ Penn and whoever that was, Israel Adesanya. Why? I never knew there was so many Canadian people hanging out in here. This is a really cool thing though. The stream is cool because there's folks. I was talking to a guy in Chile. There's a guy down in South Africa. There's a couple folks down in Mexico. A bunch of Canadians. A bunch of people in the U.S. It's I think there's somebody in the UK I sent a card to the other day, and I was like, this is cool. It's super cool. Bryce Mitchell. Global sport. That's the difference. Andre Muniz. Carl Hossa. Anderson Silva. What do we got here? Casey O'Neill. Michelle Pereira. Jens Pulver. I love these cards. These old like Hall of Fame guys. If you haven't seen it, when they inducted him into the Hall of Fame, I can't remember if I saw it on TV or at an actual fight, but they have this whole stream. You can probably just YouTube it. It's super cool watching him go through all his fights and like what was going on at the time. I didn't know much about him until I saw it. Macy Chiasson, Irene Aldana, Santiago Ponzinibbio, Volkov, Masvidal, Giga Chikadze. We got a Stairmaster Chimaev and Rafael Fiziev, purple. Okay, Rafael Fiziev. Anyway, anyone who's in here hasn't already done it, there's a free break that's up. And all you got to do is just look at the stream. I think it's scheduled for 2 weeks out from now, first week of February. I'm going to do a free one first week of the month moving forward. And I've got a bunch of those Chronicles 22, but we get hits. Like we got auto last time. We had the Chimaev National Pride, the one before. And I open enough of them so that we got a real good shot to get something. And then it's just free spots and I'll ship them. But everyone, make sure you get in there because it's a good chance to pick up like a hit for free. And it's just kind of fun to play along, You get in the game. Jeff Neal. I just picked up 3 cards at the same time. Sterling. There she is. Jillian Robertson. Derek Lewis. Robert Whitaker. Max Holloway. Julia Villa. Tony Ferguson. Brandon Royval. Alex Perez. Jimmy Crute. Ian Gary. Tatsuro Taira, rated rookie. He's super popular right now. Tai Tuivasa and Amanda Nunes Crunch Time. Target lost my blasters. What? Would you order some blasters from Target? I got into the free break. Do you email for mailing info? Wait, what? I got into the break. Do you have email? Just enter, and what I do is I'll randomize it like a few hours before. So depending on how many people enter, last time we had I think it was like almost 300 last time. I can't remember exactly. But I just randomized the emails to the checklist of fighters in the case. And then I send an email out to everyone, and it's all blind copied, so I'm not sharing them. And then you find out who you got if you're in. Yair Rodriguez. Caitlin Chukagian. Sometimes Sermonara. Royce Gracie. Stipe. Petryan. There's Marab. There's a Matt Serra. Strickland. Islam Makhachev. Cynthia Calvillo. Armin Sarukian. There's Alexander Gustafsson. There he is. Joaquin Buckley. Kamaru Usman Dominators. And the last card is an orange laser Sergey Spivak. Sergey Spivak. If you want to see something funny, go on SureDog or whatever you use to look up fights. Look up Sergey Spivak's fight record before the UFC, and you'll see that he was fighting. You got to Google it, but you can find videos where he was fighting before the UFC. He literally used to fight inside a guy's house with like an octagon set up, like a Russian oligarch or something, and there were just couches and like people walking around serving drinks, and he would just fight in this guy's house. And the guys he fought had records that were horrendous. Like, the records of some of these guys, they'd be like 51 years old with a record of like 7-36. Like, it was just insane. And you could see sometimes, like, he'd get on top of them, and they would just shell up and be like, please make it stop. So it was pretty amazing. When he first got in the UFC, we bet against him so hard because he was just, like, fighting the biggest tomato cans I've ever seen. Forrest Griffin. It's worth a look, really. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Some of his early fights that you find a video of, it's like, what is going on here? Jose Aldo. Sadiq Youssef. There's Mofsar Evler. No, it's Jimmy Flick. Sorry, I can't read them. I'm just going by images here. Jalen Turner. Ricky Simone. Conor McGregor. Paul Craig. Darren Till. Bobby Green. He was doing amazing the last, like, 3 fights until he got clobbered. Adrian Yanez. Matt Hughes. Corey Sandhagen. There's a John Jones, Untouchables. And Islam Makhachev, Orange Laser Dominator. I'll take it. That's not a bad card at all. 3 blasters for 20 each, and it took over 17 days and still did not show up. Yikes. What, were they Chronicles or Optic? I entered my email and it went back to the same page. Did that work? Yes. I met Jens Pulver in Vegas at Fight Week. He was telling me stories of his childhood. You know, I heard, who was it? One of the Hall of Famers, I heard his, like, stepdad made him live outside. I forget who it was. It wasn't Mark Coleman. It's like, I don't know, one of them. I saw, like, a blurb and I was like, what? Like, he was, like, living in a shed outside. It was, like, wet and he was getting rained on. It was not good. Edson Barbosa. I can't remember who it was. But it was one of, like, the most famous early Hall of Famers. It might have been Frank Shamrock? Rafael Sunsao, Leon Edwards, Jamal Hill, Andrea Lee, Mike Brown, Francis Ngannou, Vicente Luque, there's a Benil Dariush, Matus Gamrot, Khabib, nice little Khabib, TJ Dillashaw, Raul Rosas Jr., rated rookie. Camera's getting a little funny. Straighten up there, camera. There we go. Stipe versus Brock. I'll take Brock. And there's a Gaethje purple. Nice little Gaethje purple flood. Hey, one thing I just wanted to share with everybody. I've talked to a few people about shipping. I've shipped the mystery value wonder packs all over the world at this point. So if you're interested in that and you don't live in the United States, don't sweat it. We'll just get you a custom quote to ship it. And I'll try to make it as reasonable as possible. Also, I know, like, not everybody has access to buy boxes like this or Hobby or whatever. If anyone wants boxes for themselves, just send me an email and I can get them to you. So I called I called one of the distributors who I work with to get all this stuff and sometimes get it a little early. And we talked about it. We can ship cards anywhere in the world. So if you say, hey, I want to get 2 blasters of whatever, or 2 hobby boxes, or a case, or whatever it is, I can give you a price for the product and also for the shipping. So if you live in South Africa, if you live in Mexico, whatever, you know, if you live in Thailand and you can't get any cards, just send me an email. The shipping, obviously, globally is not going to be the best all the time, but I can give it to you, and it's up to you guys. It's just an option. If you're looking for cards outside the U.S., we're happy to get them to you. Chris Weidman, Shogun Hua, Tai Tuivasa, Rafael dos Anjos, Khamzat Chimaev, Yana Santos, Brad Tavares, Alexander Rakic. Who's that? Mark Coleman. I think it was Frank Shamrock who had to live outside, if I remember correctly. Curtis Blades, Marina Rodriguez, Pedro Munoz, DC, Yuri Prochaska, Crunch Time, and an Amanda Nunes Orange Laser. Perfecto. I had to learn how to speak a little Portuguese. I'll say some things for these for the Brazilian fighters. I was gonna fly to Sao Paulo one time for work, And they were like, all right, we need you down there in like 3 weeks. And I was like, all right, whatever. And I was sitting on the weekend, like probably watching the UFC. And I was just like drinking a beer, and I was practicing Portuguese. And I remember I was just like trying to learn words sitting there in the dark. And I was making progress, but then they canceled the trip and I stopped. All right, Adesanya, Dustin Jacoby, Lauren Murphy, Zhang Weili, Cody Garbrandt, Amanda Hebas, Kamaru Usman. John Jones' brother, I think, is going to fight, and I heard he's not good. I think Jones' brother is going to fight. Islam Makhachev. That might be a total rumor, too. Cynthia Calvillo. Sarukian. Gustafson. Joaquin Buckley. Vicente Luque. And Chimaev Dominators. And a Kelvin Gastelum Purple Flood. Kelvin. You remember the wars between Adesanya and Kelvin Gastelum? Oh, man. He just, in the way Adesanya used to say his name, used to just always, like, it just gets me. It was like a teacher, like, correcting a student, like, come on, Kelvin? Calvin? I can't even say it. Izzy has kind of like a high-pitched voice, like, weirdly. Calvin. I can't do it. Cyril Gane. Amanda Nunes. Kai Kara France. Jan Blachowicz. Derek Brunson. Ruthless Robbie Lawler. Dan Hooker. Nathaniel Wood. Umar Nurmagomedov. We got to flip him the right side. Ryan Hall likes Ryan Hall cards. Pani Kianzad. Macy Kiesan. I like these cards. Authority of the Octagon. Let's insert Khabib Untouchable. That's right. And a fantasy matchup, Connor and GSP. That's a weird one. I think, yeah, it's weird. I don't know. In that matchup, I feel like GSP would be like more dynamic. Like it'd be like different strikes and different, and the grappling. The grappling would play a huge. Probably Khabib win, or Khabib. GSP probably wins the grappling. I don't know that Connor be getting up, especially early on. GSP, Carla Esparza, Michael Chiesa, Dean Thomas. There's Volkan Oezdemir, Davison Figueiredo, Chris Dawkins. He is out of the UFC, I think. There's another Dariush card. My man Luke is going to pick up a sack of them tonight. Matus Gamrot, Khabib, TJ Dillashaw, Johnny Walker, Viviane Araujo, Leon Edwards, and the Chris Barnett purple rated rookie. Sending it to PSA now. He just makes me laugh, man. I can't take this dude seriously. He's like an undersized, overweight fighter who's got rookie cards and inserts, and I'm not buying in. I'm not buying in. I explained my PC. This is the opposite of the Khabib PC. The Chris Barnett collection, he might be a great guy. He's probably fun to hang out with. But as far as my PC, this is the anti-Khabib right here. I think he's funny. I'm just not going to buy his cards. All right, after these two packs, I got to move some of these. I've got a stack of Donruss next to me. No, Usman's brother is in the UFC, but I thought I just saw something on the dark web, or wherever it was, that said John Jones' brother was like getting ready to fight. And yeah, I saw he was an NFL player. I don't really watch football. I just watch UFC, obviously. Purist. Jeff Neal. Charles Oliveira. Hang on one sec. Let me just get these out of here. I've got 22 pounds of Donruss cards here. I just got to shift a little. so we can continue the rip. All right. Here we go. Charles Oliveira. Sterling. A lot of Jillian Robertson cards tonight. Derek Lewis. Forrest Griffin. Irene Aldana. Santiago Ponzinibbio. There's Alexander Volkov. Jorge Masvidal. Giga Chikadze. Sean Strickland. Who is that? That is Islam Makhachev. Got a Chuck Liddell. Retro. And a Crunch Time Laser Figueiredo. Orange laser. All right. He looks much better after his last fight. This card is really bright. It's cool. Usman's brother is fighting. I think he's undefeated. Usman's brother is like big and slow and gets tired. Ryan Hall is one of my favorites, but just for that wizard. I like Ryan Hall. I think he's crazy, and his Imanari rolls like constantly are awesome. It's good for the sport. Like, he's not even a specialist. He's a wizard. Like, he wrecked BJ Penn in Chicago. I saw it live. And that was kind of like, we weren't even sure really who Ryan Hall was, and he just tapped out BJ Penn. And we knew he was a jiu-jitsu guy, and I'm pretty sure we bet on him too. But when he tapped BJ Penn like instantly, everyone was like what just happened? And I think it was a knee bar or like an ankle lock that converted. It was great. Alonzo Menifield's another guy I like. I know he's not going to be a champ or anything, but I think he's getting better and better. I think he's really fun to watch, and he's evolved a lot. Khalil Roundtree, I don't know, man. This guy, you think he's going to be bad like on a fight, and he just comes in like on fire. I think he's just like a head case, though, and he's a physical freak. Dominic Cruz, Rose Namajunas, Rich Franklin, Macy Barber, Dustin Poirier. I love the fight. I was saying in here on Monday, I said, I think Drickus is going to win. It's recorded. I can prove it. I have the receipts. Sean Brady, Misha Tate, Marcin Tybura. I thought the fights were good, though. I mean, I watched pretty much all of them. But I had fun. Like, I had no complaints. BJ Penn, Dan Ige. I lost DraftKings terribly, though. Neil Magny. Kyler Phillips, rated rookie. And what do we got here? We got a Volkanovski Crunch Time. And an Alexander Volkov Purple Flood. I forgot what I even did, but... that City of whatever his name was. That fight was good, but I think he lost ultimately, and I had him in there. I just had a couple of guys that I thought were going to do better than they did, and obviously didn't, so I did not win the $100,000 prize this week. But it was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. What's up, Tom? Tom, by the way, I got a call from my office. They said that I had a parcel returned to me, and it was your Brock Lesnar card. So I got to go in. I got to go in next week after I get back, and I'll get it and figure out what happened. I think the address or something's not right, so I'll fix it. Wish Mike Malott would have won. Well, listen, there's a lot of Canadian folks in here tonight. So I understand. Oh, you know who kind of like Johan Lioness? Man, I think if he had just stayed standing, I think it would have been fine. There's a Brock Lesnar card. Yeah, Lioness, man, he could have done better. Malcolm Gordon could have done better. Like he just needed to not be like going crazy in the first minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Like just needed to chill. But I mean, it was tough. Like the ladies did okay, but it was just tough, man. Mike Malott was looking really good until he just ran out of gas. Rob Font, and it's hard because Neil Magny's like a pretty tough vet, you know, and he's just like if there's an opening, he's taking it. Matt Schnell, Jennifer Maya, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Anthony Smith. He's on the no bet list. Reminder. We're not betting on Anthony Smith until he wins a fight. I think he's going to retire and just work at ESPN. Valentina Shevchenko. Bilal. Marvin Vettori. Michael Bisping, the Count. Tim Means. The Dirty Bird. Brad Tavares. Colby Covington. He's kind of getting... He's getting beat up a little bit in the press right now because of what he said about Leon's dad. And I think, like, kind of, like, there's a line in the sand where, like, yeah, some of it's for entertainment, but, like, I think, I don't know. Sometimes I think it goes a little too far, but that's why people watch him. I don't know. I think he's also coming to the end of his career, so they're kind of letting him have it to, like, keep the UFC pure. Leon Edwards and a GSP orange eye. I was hoping it'd be numbered to 15 with an autograph, but I don't think that card exists in this box, so I'll take the orange GSP for all you Quebecois and Canadian fans. Au santé. All right, we got 5 more boxes. What time is it? I got to go a little faster. I'm just hanging out down here. Shogun Hua. Tai Tuivasa. Rafael dos Anjos. Chimaev. Yana Santos. Cyril Gane. Amanda Nunes. Sean O'Malley. Movsar Evloev. He looked awesome on Saturday night. Julia Villa. Tony Ferguson. I want to know what he's doing next. I think he should just work at David Goggins' like training academy or whatever you call it, Hell Week all the time. Brandon Royval, Alex Perez. Fantasy matchup, Matt Hughes and Usman. I don't know. Rob Font, purple. Tom, did you sign up for the free break in February? GSP is going to be an ultimate tier in UFC. I can't see what it says. UFC strikes drop on Wednesday. Do you guys buy those NFTs? I have a couple. I bought them because I was like, everyone I know is like, oh, dude, NFTs are taking off. NFTs. Like, my friend has a picture of a cat and it's red and it's worth $8,000, and I was like, I don't understand. And everyone tried to explain it to me. I had like 9 guys explaining it to me on an ice fishing trip. And when they're done, I was just like, I still don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. And so I bought a few UFC ones for fun. But then I think the NFT market collapsed. Ketlin Vieira. Is it still a thing? Or is it totally different now? Jack Hermanson. Taylor Santos. Damn, I forgot. I was going to check to see if she paid her coaches or not. I had it on a list of things to do and I forgot. Jessica Andrade, Dominic Reyes, Bryce Mitchell, Thug Nasty, deer hunting with his bare hands and no weapons, Alexander Rakic, Mark Coleman, Curtis Blades, Pedro Munoz, Marina Rodriguez, Daniel Cormier, Mike Beltran, Authority of the Octagon, Juliana Pena, and Raquel Pennington, purple 2. What do we got here? Let's be careful with this one. 93 of 99, but that's a good hit and a timely hit for the new champ. Give me Raquel Pennington to 99, purple laser. I'm going to replace... Well, I'll leave Chris Barnett up there, I guess. No, I won't. He's going in the pile. That's a good card. Raquel Pennington, the 99 purple laser. It looks good, too. I love when the ladies' cards, like Nunes, Pennington, I love when it's like purple or pink or whatever. It just feels like a cooler card. I don't know. It's probably just a sexist thing, but I like it. Hey, bro, a 2021 Color Blast Khabib ends in 25 minutes on the Bay. How much is it right now? And is it graded? Is it PSA 9, 10, or raw? Kekar, France. We'll end the stream early so I can go buy that card. Jan Blachowicz. If it's a PSA 10, it should be about $3,000. Derek Brunson, Robbie Lawler, Jeff Neal, Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling. Thank you for letting me know, though. I appreciate it. Jimmy Crute. This man. Conor McGregor. Paul Craig. Darren Till. Whew, he fell off a cliff. Trains with Chimaev, but not like Chimaev. Bobby Green. There's a Leon Edwards crunch time, and the last card is a Jelton Almeida purple rated rookie. That's a good card, too. I know this guy had a slow fight against Derek Lewis, but I think he needs like some minor improvements with doing damage when he's in controlling position, and this guy's going to be a handful for everybody. Everybody. Because if he gets him down and can just hold him, and Derek Lewis has like explosive power, too, it's going to be a handful. He just has to do a little damage. Like, it doesn't have to be crazy. He's worried, I think, that if he starts swinging or throwing elbows, that he's going to get out of position and somebody's going to, like, reverse him or switch him. But you can't be totally afraid, especially when you're, like, going against Derek Lewis. Like, he's a small heavyweight. He might have to go down to light heavyweight. I don't know. Andre Muniz. Carol Hosa. Anderson Silva. Who's that? Casey O'Neill. King Casey. Michelle Pereira. Jens Pulver. Dan Hooker. Now with blonde hair. It's like a Ken doll from the movie. The Barbie movie. Nathaniel Wood. Umar Nurmagomedov. Ryan Hall likes Ryan Hall cards. Penny Kianzad. Macy Chiasson. Irene Aldana. What do we got here? Brock, the Retro Series Brock. And it's a Poatan Untouchables. All right, last pack from this box, and we got 5 to go. It's a thing. The Champion Club is where you want to be in order to receive the best of the best utilities. Look at him. Okay. I'll check it out. It's a raw card going for $300 right now. Is that what you're telling me? Julian Robertson. Derek Lewis. It's worth way more than 300 raw. Robert Whitaker. Max Holloway. Forrest Griffin. Jose Aldo. Sadiq Youssef. Adrian Yanez. Matt Hughes. Corey Sandhagen. Paulo Costa. There's a Manon Fioro. Kyler Phillips rated rookie. Islam Stairmaster. Tito Ortiz. I received free tickets to 288 and 295 simply by owning one champion. That's cool. What are the odds of getting a champion in the NFT box? And how much is a box? Where is the link to the group break? Hi, Lydia. Don't leave the stream because we want you here. We want you hanging out. But after it's over, if you just look at the stream or the page or whatever for UFC breaks, you'll see there's like 2 more scheduled, and I think it's the second one is the free break in February. And it says free break right on it. So you just click on it. There's a link in there. You click on that, and you're in. Mo, if you're talking to me, it's Khabib's what I collect. I have a lot of fighters that I like. Like I have like weird people that I just like watching. There's certain people like I like watching Shane Burgos. Like there's like just people that I enjoy because they have a certain style that I find to be fun. I like Darren Elkins. Like it's what I collect and what I like to watch sometimes are 2 different things. Not entirely. I mean, I like watching Khabib too, but I like watching just kind of like weirdos, like junkyard dogs that don't really fight in a normal way and they make it work. That's what I like. And also guys who work out, and ladies who work out like a machine. Like Shane Burgos used to run 10 miles a day so that when he got hit, his body could just respond and keep going. That's cool. Matt Brown. That's like Nate Diaz does stuff like that too. Jared Cannonier. Yadong Song. Andrei Arlovsky. Kelvin Gastelum. Izzy, Paulo Costa, Manon Fioro, Chuck Liddell. I gotta buy these Iceman shorts. They're like, the autographed pair I think was on Golden for like, I don't know, $100 or something. I need them. I want them. Uriah Faber. I'm gonna hang them up on my wall. Ryan Spann. Grant Dawson. Shamil Abdurakimov. It's hard to say. John Jones insert. And an Islam insert. Crunch time. Yeah, no problem, Lydia. Meatball Molly. That's a good one. You know who I liked for... I mean, I still do, but... when Viviane Araujo first started fighting, she came on the scene as a short notice replacement, and I don't remember who she was against. And I watched it on like Friday afternoon. I watched tape on her, like shaky cam footage, and I was like, this girl's a monster. Like she's hitting hard, she's throwing volume, she's got grappling. And my buddies, we all bet on her real quick. And the next day she came out and she won, and everyone was going berserk because she was like a plus 250 underdog. I mean, sometimes like it's stuff like that where you have like a fun situation like that. You're gonna love those people forever. Tony Ferguson, Chan Sung Jung, Alexandra Pantoja, Kevin Holland, Jack Shore, Tatiana Suarez, potential ladies champ in the making, Cub Swanson, Vince Pichel. I love this guy too. He's an animal. Even as he's gotten older, he's almost better now. Johnny Walker. There she is, Viviane Araujo. We call her the girl because nobody knew who she was. So we're just like, the girl, like the new girl, the girl. And so even like 3-4 years later, we're talking about Viviane and we're like, the girl's fighting. Sean Brady. Misha Tate. I love her too, obviously. Marcin Tybura. BJ Penn. What do we got here? Juliana Pena insert. And a Dustin Poirier Purple Flood. So this drop is on a Wednesday, 2 packs. First is the Elite Pack, 1.33% chance of pulling the Ultimate GSP out of 10. Second is the Base Pack of 0.09 pulling the Ultimate. Okay. I don't really know what all that means, but Khabib is currently the scarcest champion, only 50 that exist, 2,400. Sounds like he's more valuable on card than NFT right now. Right, Jacoby. Lauren Murphy, Zhang, Cody No Love Garbrandt, Amanda Hebas, Kamaru Usman, Patty the Batty, there's a Mackenzie Dern, Ilya Taporia, looking forward to seeing him fight for sure, Saeed Nurmagomedov, Volk, John Jones, Randy Brown, rated rookie, Michael Bisping, Retro Series, and Prochaska. My person, PFP is GSP. Hey, if you're enjoying the NFTs, get after them. I think UFC ones are fine because it's a little bit like trading cards, like similar to sports cards. But if you're going to buy like a purple dog drinking Gatorade, I don't know that those are going to really be worth millions. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I just don't understand how it works. Kelvin Qatar, Michael Chandler, Yair Rosenstrike, Tisha Torres, Raquel Pennington, the new champion. There's a Mathus Nickal, Gerald Mearshart, GM3. There's Neil Magny, the upset man. Canada hates this man today. Dan Ige, Justin Gaethje, Holly Holm, that Romanov, Alexander Romanov, Tito Ortiz. We got a Stairmaster from Brock Lesnar. Oh yes, and Aljamain Sterling. Tom, you want that Brock Lesnar Stairmaster? I can put it in the mail when I have to reship your card to you because I clearly made a mistake the first time. You could frame this and just have it on your nightstand. So every morning when you wake up, this is the first thing you see, just right next to you. Good morning, Tom. I'll make sure it finds its way over to you. Good day, lads from down under. Hello. I love that name, Khabib 29-0. Let's get after it. You guys are great. All the people chatting and hanging out in here, thank you very much. This is fun. GSP, Carla Esparza, Michael Chiesa. What time is it down under? Dean Thomas, Volkan Uzdemir, Davison Figueiredo, Jermaine Durandamy, Damir Ismagulov, Juliana Pena wearing the green, the Venezuelan Vixen, Tracy Cortez, Brian Ortega. I think it's funny they put those two like back to back on the base cards. Alexa Grasso, Yuri Prohaska, Charles Oliveira, and Izzy Dominator. Tom, will you put it on your nightstand? What's your wife going to say when she sees that every morning? All right. Yan Xiaonan about to challenge Zhang. Chris Weidman. Shogun. Unfortunately, I think he's done. Tai Tuivasa doing a shoey. Rafael dos Anjos. Chimaev. Yana Santos. D-Rod. I'm looking forward to seeing him come back, too. I think he took a year off to train and, like, add a little groundwork and some skills. Blagoy Ivanov. This guy got stabbed like 9 times, somehow alive. Abubakar Nurmagomedov, or Abu Bakar. Josh Emmett. Gilbert Burns. Bo Nickal, rated rookie. Cyril Gahn, and we got a Neil Magny Purple Flood. Whew, that's not the card the Canadian audience is looking for, I'll tell you that right now. The Haitian sensation is not welcome at the Canadian Border Patrol crossing any longer. You will be turned around, sir. Alright, we got 4 more boxes here. So far, nothing crazy. The best one is probably the Pennington Purple Laser to 99. Timely pickup for that card. Clean these up a little bit. Lots of base cards in the Donruss. Lots. All right. Damn you, Magni. Go into it, don't mind. One of the best comedians out. Saturday on YouTube, the Final Strike podcast. You're going to learn more about Strike. All right. Listen, if I get a spare minute this week, I will look into it. The only thing scarier would be waking up next to Lesnar's daughter. She looks just like him. She might be more physically fit at this point. I don't know. All right. Yan Xiaonan, Chris Weidman, Shogun, Tai Tuivasa. This is like the same base cards. Rafael dos Anjos, Chimaev. There's a BJ Penn. Dan Ige. Neil Magny. Gaethje, Holly Holm, Romanov, Tito Ortiz, and 1 insert at the back, Ngannou. Listen, Mike Malot's going to get better. How old is he? He's in his 20s, I think. You got a lot of time. That's your next best hope for a champion out of Canada right now is Mike Malott. He looked great. Like, he was piecing up Magny. He was doing excellent until he ran out of gas. That's a solvable issue. Carla Esparza. They just got to get him on the Goggins protocol for, like, a couple weeks. He'll be fine. Working on his gas tank is not the end of the world. Michael Chiesa. And I guarantee you he's going to be shredded the next time he comes in. Dean Thomas. Volkan Uzdemir. Davison Figueiredo. Chris Dawkins. Alonzo Menafield. He has a crazy story too. I heard he was on Joe Rogan, I think, And he talked about growing up. It was like not good. He was in a lot of like foster homes and moving around. It was like crazy. Dan Hooker, Nathaniel Wood, Umar Nurmagomedov. Ryan Hall likes Ryan Hall cards. Pani Kianzad. Macy Kiesan. There's a Vulcan. It's an Alexander Volkanovsky Crunch Time. And a Stephen Thompson Purple Flood. Yeah, I think Mike Malott probably is going to be fine. He's got a long career in the UFC ahead of him if he wants it. I think he just was out of gas, man. Like, he just looked exhausted. And at the end, I don't think he was, like, out cold. I think he was just exhausted. Like, he's a little puffy, too. Like, he's got probably a little extra padding on him that he could get rid of. And I think they just train him up hard, get the cardio up, make him push longer. He'll be fine. Yana Santos. Like, that's a future contender for sure. Cyril Gane. Amanda Nunes. Kai Kara France. Jan Blachowicz. Derek Brunson. D-Rod. Blagoy Ivanov, the knife wound victim. Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov. Josh Emmett. Gilbert Burns. Sergey Pavlovich. Oh, there's the Aaron Blanchfield rated rookie. I need another one to 15 with an auto, though. Chuck Liddell and Shevchenko. Wednesday is the Maple Rush Pack. Not financial advice. This is not financial advice. Khalil Roundtree. Dominic Cruz. Get out of bonds, folks. Stock market's back. Rose Namajunas. Macy Barber. There's a Rich Franklin. Dustin Poirier. Rafael Fiziev. Irene Aldana. Santiago Ponzinibbio. Alexander Volkov. Jorge Masvidal. Chika Chikadze. Sean Strickland. I thought he was actually pretty classy after he lost. Francis Ngannou, Stairmaster. Oh, God. Carla Esparza, Orange Laser. Carla Esparza for you. Anyone who's new or joining for the first time or whatever, thank you for coming in. And there's a free break listed on the scheduled streams. Like, it's like 2 weeks out. There's 2 of them, I think. Take a look. You just click on it, put your email in, and you're entered to be in the break live for free. Shipping is free too, so just get in, hang out. Robbie Lawler. Charles Oliveira. Jeff Neal. Aljamain Sterling. Jillian Robertson. Derek Lewis. I work with a chemical company in Texas that's like the buyer's like good friends with them. I was promised a visit, but it has not materialized yet. Alex Carceres. Chael Sonnen. Arnold Allen. Tough break. Marlon Vera. Sergey Spivak. Nikita Krylov. Li Jingliang. Got the Carlos Esparza. And nice. Khamzat Chimaev. Octagon Marvels Orange Laser. I'm going to spin that around here for a second. There we go. Let's see. There it goes. Hard to do. I'll take it. I love Chimaev. When he fought in Abu Dhabi the first time, I was like, this is like Khabib 2.0. I was, and everyone was like, come on, it's too early to say that. And then he fought on like 3 days' notice. He fought again and just picked the dude up, carried him over to his corner or whatever. I was like, it's happening. But now the thing is, the UFC has evolved over the years. And just being like a crazy dominant grappler is not quite enough, because there's guys who can at least stop the takedown or defend it to some extent. Whereas years ago, that wasn't always the case. So now he's got to like work on that striking. If he can get his striking up to a point where he can just ground and pound everybody, that'd be fine. But I think he's working on it. Brock Lesnar. Shavkat, Rob Font, Matt Schnell, Jennifer Maya, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Anthony Smith. He's on the no bet list. We're not betting on Anthony Smith for until future notice. Islam Makachev, Cynthia Calvillo, Sarukian. I'll tell you, the Armenian fans in Houston, when he beat Dariush, the Armenian fans are crazy. There's so many of them. But they were super polite. Like, I had all this Dariush gear on. I was hanging out with all these Assyrian guys. And these Armenians came over and were talking to him because they all kind of relate a little bit. And I think they're like kind of, I'm not, this is going to be wrong. They're not related, but like, I think in the world, they're like distant cousins maybe. And so they were real friendly though. They were super nice. And I was like, all right, these guys are cool. Alexander Gustafsson. I never know because I'm walking around with like Assyrian shirts on. Joaquin Buckley. And I never know like what's going to happen. Like somebody could say something and be like, I don't know. Like, Herb Dean, Glover Teixeira, Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov, purple. Okay, let's go. I am surprised we haven't gotten an audio yet. So this is we're doing 10 boxes tonight. This is number 8, and it's from a case. So it was a sealed case that I had. So I think that there's a case hit numbered to 15, and I think there's an auto besides that minimum. I think that's how they do these, and we'll find out, because if that's the case, there's a real good shot that getting that rated rookie to 15. 2023 has probably the best rookie class there is so far. 21 maybe is good because there's like Chimaev, but 22 I don't think worked out real well. And 23 is still live. Like, all the big rookies are still good. Usman, GSP, Carla Esparza, Michael Chiesa, Dean Thomas, Volkan Oezdemir. So that's why I'm kind of excited to see what happens here. Because if there is an auto to 15, there's a good chance that it's going to be worth its weight in maybe gold. I don't know. But it'll be a valuable card just because all the rookies are still live. Tito Ortiz, D-Rod, Blagoy Ivanov, Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov, Josh Emmett, Gilbert Burns, Sergey Pavlovich, Shevchenko Crunch Time, and a Muhammad Makayev orange laser rated rookie. That's good. He's another one. He's undervalued as a rookie right now. He's doing really well, and he's just undervalued. I see some of his cards just go kind of cheap, and I was like, he wins like one more fight, and that stuff's going to start jumping. He'd be an amazing addition to what? To community, honestly. Especially being a UFC enthusiast. Hey, if you guys want me to come talk, I'm happy to do it. I'm actually going to Florida. I got to give a speech and hand out a giant check at like an industry event on Wednesday, I think. Caitlin Chikagian, Royce Gracie, Stipe Miocic. Yeah, just send me an email for any speaking engagements. I'm up. Peter Yan, Merab Davashvili, Matt Serra. Is it No, it's Edson Barbosa. Brandon Moreno. That's Magomed Ankalaev. They say he's a dirty fighter. Sean O'Malley. Movsar Evloev, future contender, if he's not already. Julia Villa, Tony Ferguson, El Kakui, Tito Ortiz, and we got a Yadong Song Purple Flood. Boom. There's no fight this weekend, right? I just remember that. I was like, who's fighting this weekend? I think they said there's nothing. Which is a bummer. Devison Figueiredo. Maybe we'll open cards Saturday night if there's no fight. Chris Dawkins. Alonzo Menefield. Khalil Roundtree. Can anyone confirm or deny if there's a fight this weekend? Dominic Cruz. Rose Namajunas. Alex Caceres. There's a Chael Sonnen. Arnold Allen. Cheeto. Glover Teixeira. There's only one Glover. I don't know why I waited. Sergey Spivak. Jack Della Maddalena, rated rookie. And Ngannou. And a Khabib Stairmaster. Fandom, common, uncommon, rare, epic, champion. Now, ultimate. No fights this weekend. You know what I was thinking about doing was buying a case of 23 undercard, because I think 2023 is still a great year for UFC rookies, and mixing some of that in with the blasters. But maybe I'll do that and do something Saturday. Maybe I'll do a little Saturday night rip. Rafael Sunsao. I'll text everyone if that's the case. Leon Edwards. Jamal Hill. No domestics, please. Mike Brown. Andrea Lee, KGB, Francis Ngannou, Chan Sung Jung, Korean Zombie, Brandon Royval, Alex Perez, Jimmy Crute, Ian Gary, Conor McGregor, Paul Craig, what is this? Darren Till, Amanda Nunes insert, and a Cyril Gahn orange laser. I feel like the lasers are starting to come up. I feel like we weren't getting a lot right away. First couple boxes is a little dry. Cyril Gahn orange laser. Next card will be Delitse versus Imavov. Imavov is bigger than Delitse, but I don't think it matters. Like, he's going to try to outstrike Delitse. I think Delitse takes him down and it's game over. Macy Barber. Rich Franklin, Dustin Poirier, Rafael Fiziev. Although if he can't get him down, I could see him also up against the cage just throwing like huge overhand rights. Brock Lesnar, Shavkat Rakhmonov, Nikita Krylov, Li Jingliang, Henry Cejudo, Tom Aspinall, Brandon Moreno, Magomed Ankalaev. This is a Sean O'Malley and Conor McGregor crunch time. And there's another laser. Brandon Moreno, Octagon Marvel, orange laser. This is what I remember, is like every pack had a laser or a purple or something. That's what I remember these being fun to open. But I saw the cases were not expensive, so I bought the whole case and I was like, let's see. If you get a good rookie card, numbered to 15, with an auto, like it's pretty much going to pay for the case. Pantoja, Kevin Holland. This is an experiment. Jack Shore, Tatiana Suarez, Cub Swanson, Vince Pickle, my man. He's awesome. Yair Rosenstrike, Bobby Green, Adrian Yanez, Matt Hughes, Corey Sandhagen, Paulo Costa, Jason Herzog. There's a Sean O'Malley Dominator and an Irene Aldana Purple Flood. No fights this weekend. Man, oh man. I've been ice fishing twice now in the last 6 days, and I'm probably going to go do that again this weekend. I was fishing on this lake up in Wisconsin on Wednesday. My buddies and I, we went out there. We got out there I'd say we got out there about 6 a.m. Coming out there is -5 degrees Fahrenheit. Standing on this ice. The ice was thick, though. The ice was 6 to 8 inches. It was super thick, so there's nothing to worry about. But it was cold, man. I have an ice fishing suit that's good to -30. My pants and my chest are warm, but the tips of my fingers and my toes were getting chilly. But it was rough fishing conditions, to be sure. And also, when it's that cold, it's hard because the line, any water that gets in the line, it instantly freezes in the air. So it was rough. But I'm going again soon. Tatiana Suarez, Cub Swanson, Vince Pichel, Calvin Kattar, Michael Chandler, never mind. Yeah, you're Rosenstrike, BJ Penn, Dan 50K Ige, Neil Magny, not welcome in Canada. Gaethje. Holly Holm. Tito Ortiz. The base cards are piling up, sorry. There's Alexander Romanov. And what do we got here? Usman and Connor Stairmasters. The base cards. All right, we got one box and 5 packs here. So the thing is, if we don't get an auto tonight, I'm pretty sure we're going to get 2 when I do the other half of this case. So we'll see what happens. And I'm also, I think, going to pick up some of those undercard. I want to mix in some of the H2 because I think there's a better chance to get some 101s in that. And it would be kind of fun. Chris Dawkins, Alonzo Menafield, Khalil Roundtree, Dominic Cruz, Rose Namajunas. There's Macy Barber, Rich Franklin, Bilal, remember the name Muhammad? Marvin Vittori, destroys cheese plates. Michael Bisping. There's Tim Means, Colby Chaos Covington, Brad Tavares. There's Alex Pereira, and what do we got here? Brock Lesnar, Purple Flood. Brock Lesnar times a million. Anyone who's popped in, we've got a free. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. We got a free. It's all this Donruss dust. A lot of paper in here. We have a free break. Free break. You can enter. It's posted on the upcoming stream. So when this is over, feel free to check it out. Just click on it, click the link in the description, and you're in. You got to just enter your email. Shipping is free, and you got a chance to get a spot in the break, and you'll get emailed which fighter you have if you win. Tisha Torres, Raquel Pennington, Mathus Nickal, Gerald Mearshart, Yan Zhaonan. Is she like plus 700 right now against Zhang? Does anyone have odds or DK or anything up? Just let me know what the odds are, because I feel like Zhang is minus 1,000. Chris Weidman, Daniel Rodriguez, Blagoy Ivanov, Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov, Josh Emmett, awesome KO 3 weeks ago, Gilbert Burns, Sergey Pavlovich. There's a Jack Della Maddalena, JDM, rated rookie, Carla Esparza, Crunch Time, and an Islam Dominators. Somebody let me know what the odds are on that Zhang Weili fight. If she's less than minus 1,000, I'll really be surprised. All right, Poirier, Rafael Fiziev, Brock, Shavkat Rachmanov, Rob Font, Matt Schnell, Jennifer Maya, Alexander Rakic, Mark Coleman, Curtis Blades, Pedro Munoz, Marina Rodriguez, DC. We got a Patty the Pimblet Untouchable insert, and a Kamaru Usman Orange Laser. Is there any Usman collectors in here? ZZ, that's what I was confused about. I'm going to look into the UFC ones. Does anyone collect Kamaru Usman cards? If you do, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because I'm interested in mailing it to someone. Would anyone like an orange laser Kamaru Usman? Well, first one I see in the text, Usman is free. I'll send it to you. Shogun Hua. Yan is plus 275. Ooh. Rainin, you like Usman? Taito Ivasa. Rafael Dos Anjos, Khamzat Chimaev, Yana Santos, Cyril Gane, Alex Caceres, Chael Sonnen. It's an Arnold Allen, Chito Vera, Glover Teixeira, Sergey Pavlovich, Nikita Krylov. There's a Chuck Liddell versus John Jones. I think John Jones is clearly ahead on that one. Chimaev, Octagon Marvels. Yeah. Raiden, send me an email, ufcbreaks@gmail.com, and I will have that card in the mail to you. Not tomorrow because I got a flight in the morning, but this week I'll get it to you. Just send me an email. Stephen Thompson, Anthony Smith, Ketlin Vieira, Jack Hermanson, Taylor Santos, possibly out of the UFC, Jessica Andrade, Dominic Reyes, Stephen Thompson, or Dan Hooker, Nathaniel Wood, Ryan Hall, Umar, Penny Kianzad, so Jason Herzog insert, Max Holloway Crunch Time, and a Holly Holm Purple Flood. Cool. Okay, last box for tonight. All right. Hey, also, if you're doing the free breaks, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and you will get updates every time we do this. It's every Monday night at 8 p.m., and I appreciate all the subscribes, likes, and comments that you guys put in there. One day, when it becomes the biggest UFC channel on the planet, I'll be thinking of all you guys and gals. I think minus 345 is... I don't like to bet over minus 350, but that seems very low. I may take... I don't know what I'll take. Robert Whittaker, Max Holloway, Forrest Griffin, Jose Aldo, Sadiq Youssef, Jalen Turner, Triple C, Tom Aspinall, Brandon Moreno, Magomed Ankalaev, Sean O'Malley. I feel like there's a card in the back that's good, but I don't know. Movsar Evloev, Khamzat Chimaev backwards card is Khamzat Chimaev backwards card. It's an Untouchables insert, and we got John Jones Dominator and Arnold Allen Untouchable. Well, he was touched. Can't wait for the free break if I get a spot. Just put it with those cards. Yeah, the free break is, like, full disclosure, it's not a case of Immaculate. It's, I do, what do I do, 10 boxes? I think I do 10 boxes of Chronicles 22. There's a chance to get autographs, and there's, like, it's mostly autographs is what we're looking for. But I just do it for free so people can get in and kind of experience it. Ketlin Vieira, Jack Hermanson, Taylor Santos, Jessica Andrade, Dominic Reyes, Bryce Mitchell, Andre Muniz, Vicente Luque, Benny, Matus Gamrot, Khabib, TJ Dillashaw, Johnny Walker, Viviane the Girl Araujo. We got Khabib Stairmaster, nice. And Jennifer Maya. Man, I'm thirsty for an auto. I fully believe there's going to be an orange auto and a purple auto to 15 in this case, so stay tuned. This select case, I think, was a little light too. The first half, so I mean, I think there's still like some loaded cases. I think there's one gold and no autos, if I remember right. Jimmy Flick, amazing upset. Ricky Simone, Matt Brown, Jared Cannonier, still creeping. Yidong Song, Andre Arlovsky, Julia Villa, Tony Ferguson, Brandon Royval, Alex Perez, Jimmy Crute, Ian Gary. Got Drakkar Close, rated rookie. He's been doing well, too. Chimaev versus Hoist Gracie. That's a fantasy matchup for sure, if ever I've seen one. And Stipe Miocic Marvels. Chimaev versus Hoist Gracie. Oh my god. I just started ripping packs. I'm learning. Been a UFC fan for years, trying to learn the card market. This is very helpful. Yeah, no problem. All right. Carol Hosa. Anderson Silva. If you have, I put a video out last week about collecting my personal collection. If you're interested in learning how, you might pick up a few tips on there. I talk a little bit about why I do certain things, so feel free to check that out. Casey O'Neill, Mike Pereira, Michelle Pereira, Jens Pulver, Yair Rodriguez, Caitlin Chikagian, Sean Brady, Misha Tate, I love you, don't tell my wife, Marcin Tybura, BJ Penn, Rob Font, Neil Magny, no longer allowed in Canada, Amanda Nunes, and we got a Li Jingliang Orange Laser. There we go. Hey, Raymond, send me a note anyways, just so I have it, because I will forget if I don't have something set up and put aside. I'm happy I can mail stuff together, no problem, but just send me a note anyways, so I got it filed there. UFC is not going away. I was talking about it in the video. Tom Brady, I said my numbers were terrible. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, Tom Brady's got like 3 million followers on Instagram and Khabib has like 12. And then I looked it up after I did this whole video, and it was like Tom Brady has 12.5 million and Khabib has like 36 million or something. And I was like, I put a blurb in there. But that's the thing, is Khabib has 3 times as many followers globally than Tom Brady, who's maybe one of like the most famous NFL players, you know, Hall of Famer, everything, still just got done playing. So that's why I think globally it's just like a snowball and it's not stopping. Kelvin Gastelum, Israel Adesanya, Dustin Jacoby, Lauren Murphy, Zhang Wei Li, Cody No Love Garbrandt, Conor McGregor, Paul Craig, Darren Till, Bobby Green, Adrian Yanez. When I was talking to Joaquin Buckley at the UFC fight at the Performance Institute, he's like, "Who you got tonight in Islam, Bobby?" And I was like, "Dude, I think Bobby's really scrappy. Like, if he can just keep him off him at all." And he's like, "No, you're crazy." He's like, "Islam's gonna smoke him." And I was like, "All right, well, I put like a bet on Bobby Green because it was like plus 850 or something." Like, and I was like, I'll just take a shot." Matt Hughes, Joaquin was right. He was 100% right. Corey Sandhagen, Conor McGregor, Crunch Time, and Sean O'Malley, Dominators. All right, last pack for tonight. Last pack. I don't have any bonus packs. I opened all my like rando packs, so last one for tonight. Let's make it good. Did I say Rob Font? Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I can't read and talk and do it all at the same time. Hoist Gracie, as long as it's not like a serial numbered parallel, we're all good. Stipe Miocic, Petr Yan, Merab Devashvili, Matt Serra, Edson Barbosa, Rafael Assunção, Justin Gaethje, Holly Holm. There's Alexander Romanov, Tito Ortiz, D-Rod. We got rated rookie Damon Jackson. There's Movsar Evloev and The final card of the night. The Blagoy Ivanov Purple Flood. Fantastic. All right, I'll go through these real quick. We'll just take a peek because I got a stack here. So let's see what we got. And then I've got some nice ones over here. So Blagoy, knife wound victim, survived. They talk about it every time. The Leech Orange Laser. I think the orange lasers are for sure better than the purple. These are kind of like the equivalent of like a silver. Jennifer Maya, Holly Holm, Brock, Irene Aldana. This is Orange Laser Brandon Moreno. It's cool. Cyril Gahn, Orange Laser. Yadong Song, Abu Bakar Nurmagomedov, Carla Esparza, Stephen Thompson, Neil Magny. You think he was like eating breakfast in Toronto, just pouring maple syrup all over everything? I don't know. Dustin Poirier, Tito Ortiz. Sorry, that's my last Canada joke tonight. Tito Ortiz, Chris Barnett, rated rookie, purple. Dan Ige or Rob Font, whoever you want. There's a nice GSP for all my Canadian friends, orange laser. Alexander Volkov, Davison Figueiredo. These cards, these crunch time with the orange laser are really cool. They're like super, super bright. Kelvin Gastelum, Amanda Nunez, orange laser. Justin Gaethje, Islam, orange laser dominator. It's a good card. I don't know, it's worth something. It's a good card. Sergey Pavlovich, orange laser. Rafael Fiziev, Alexander Romanov, Nikita Krylov, Jorge Masvidal, Izzy, and some of the bigger ones here. Orange laser rated rookie Muhammad Makayev. That's a good one. Similarly, Purple Flood rated rookie Jelton Almeida. See, all the rookies in 2023 are still live, I think. That's why, Chris Barnett is probably not the card I'd want out of all of them, but a lot of these are live. So 2023 is still a really good year for UFC cards. 22 and 22, I think, is dried up. Shavkat, you can get a Drickus rookie in there, which I got at one time, but Shavkat Purple. Here's a Paddy the Baddy Untouchables Orange Laser. Nice card. Raquel Pennington. This was the only serial number so far out of this case. Purple laser to 99. So that's a good little pickup there with her becoming champ on Saturday. And Khamzat Chimaev, Octagon Marble Orange Laser. So we got some nice ones here. I think also the Usman Orange Laser I'm going to send out. So yeah, some good cards. Nothing crazy tonight, but I mean that's the name of the game when you rip a million boxes. It is a case though. So I think that what we're going to see when we do the other half, I think we're going to see a purple auto rated rookie maybe to 15, which will be huge, and I think we'll see an orange auto, and then probably a few more to 99. So we'll see. I think it's always fun to open cards and hang out with you guys and guys and gals. So thanks a lot. If there's anything I can do for you guys, please let me know. If there's anything you want to see ripped, please let me know. If you have any questions about collecting, I've seen actually, recently I've seen a lot of people asking questions about collecting. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll respond to you. If you want to know like what type of box to buy or should you buy singles or whatever, just ask. I'm happy to talk with you. If any of you international folks are looking to get boxes of cards, send me an email at ufcbreaks@gmail.com. I talked to the distributor and we have it set up so that we can ship internationally any boxes you want. So just send me an email if you say, hey Glenn, I want 2 boxes of Hobby, Prism, whatever, sent down to Venezuela. No problem. We'll do it. So we can arrange all that and make it easy for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and the free break is up, so check that out next and make sure you're signed up for that. And then I don't even know what we're doing next week, but there's something scheduled to rip. I don't know what it is. So do that. But yeah, this has been great. I was also thinking about doing a like a real short version video just with picks for who's going to win fights ahead of time. Let me know what you think if you're interested in that or not. We used to actually do like a stream, my friend Nick and I, and we put it out there for a while, and it got real hardcore, and we just like burnt out. But I can do a short, fun, easy version if anyone's interested. Let me know. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, likes, whatever, and I look forward to talking with everyone soon. And if you're going to be at any trade shows or fights, let me know, because I buzz around a lot of stuff, and hopefully I'll meet some of you guys soon. Have a good rest of the week. It's only Monday, so we got a few days. Find something to do. Be good. I'll see everyone later. Thank you.